So welcome to this. We just did induced consumption and autonomous consumption, and based on that, like total consumption is a sum of what is known as autonomous consumption and induced consumption. So based on that, we've got one. I've got a numerical which will make it very clear. So you can get a question like that. Suppose you get a question like that, it'll make it very clear what it is. So before I go on, let me just revise what is the Keynesian concept of consumption function, that the level of consumption varies directly with increase in income. You can see that curve, the consumption curve. So it varies or it changes directly with increase in income. And we have what is known as the psychological law of Keynesian Keynes, that is, the increase in consumption is less than increase in income. We've discussed that as your income increases, consumption will increase, but after a certain time you will start saving. That is a psychological law of consumption. Everybody does it without knowing it. It's inbuilt. And that is the reason why average propensity to consume declines as the level of income increases. So that is what you can see. Now let's just talk about this numerical here. The consumption function of economy is given as C, that its total consumption is equal to 600 plus 0.6y. Now what is C? C is total consumption is equal to 600. What is 600? It is autonomous consumption. And what is this? Plus 0.6. 0.6 shows the slope of marginal propensity to consume. That means the ratio of change in consumption to a change in income into the given level of, at various levels of income. So that's what we will see. And so how do we do it? The formula is, consumption function formula is what? So 600 is autonomous plus induced consumption. So 600 is autonomous consumption plus 0.6 and into y is induced consumption. So the sum of it becomes the total consumption. So let's take, it's written, draw a diagram showing consumption expenditure corresponding to income levels of 0, 1000, 2000, 3000 and 4000. So we draw a table. Whenever we get a question like that, just write down as soon as you get this. Start writing the values. So we have made a table with two columns. In the first column we write income. So income is 0, 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000. And in the consumption, the total consumption is equal to C dash plus D into Y. That's how you're going to write. Then it becomes simple. So 600 is given as what you call, what is 600? Autonomous consumption. So in the first, it will be 600 plus 0.6 into 0. So total consumption comes to 600. So next is, when the income level is 1000, it is 600 plus 0.6 into 1000. So that becomes, when you multiply 0.6 into 1000, what you get, whatever you get plus 600 is equal to 12,000, and so on. That's how you 1200. So that's how you get these values. Now once you get these values, you have to plot them. So this is like a 3-mark question. So when you plot them, you plot it on the x-axis, you will show the national income. On the y, you will show consumption. See, at 0 level, see, consumption curve starts from the y-axis, much above 0. So it starts from 600. Then the next coordinates are 1200 to 1000. That means 1000 income to 1200 consumption, and so on. It keeps on increasing. So in this, you can see that the consumption function equation, you just have to put that. You have to use that and you get your answers. So you see that when the income increases, consumption is increasing, but it is increasing at a smaller rate than the increase in income, for the simple reason that what we are doing now is what we are saving. So this is one of the numericals, and there are so many other numericals that you can uh, solve based on this. The more you practice, the better it gets. Thank you.